The Philadelphia Tax Center is the city's tax filing and payment website. This website is the best way to pay, file, and amend Philadelphia business taxes electronically for tax years 2015 and later. The Philadelphia Tax Center is easy to use and keeps information safe. If you are a tax professional, accountant, or bookkeeper, you can use the site to file and pay taxes on behalf of your clients or business. You can also request refunds, get payment agreements, and communicate more easily with the Department of Revenue. This video shows you how to request access to another person or business's tax accounts. You can do this for both existing taxpayers or new ones. In order to keep your client's tax information safe, we send a physical letter to their mailing address. It can take up to 5 to 10 business days to gain access to a tax account online for the first time. Make sure the mailing address on file is correct. If the mailing address in our records is wrong, the account owner will not receive the letter you need to complete the process. To update a mailing address, call 215-686-6600. If you must meet a payment deadline, you can always make a payment on behalf of a client or business without logging in. To do so, select one of the payment options under the Payments panel on the Philadelphia Tax Center's homepage. Be ready to share a Social Security or Federal Employer ID number. To manage client accounts as a third-party tax professional, you must first create your own username and password. Then, you will request access for each client. When you're done, you will be able to see and manage all your clients' accounts in one place. To create your username and password, go to tax-services.phila.gov. Under the Existing Taxpayers panel on the left side of the homepage, select Create a Username and Password. A welcome webpage provides information about the services available in the Philadelphia Tax Center and who can use the website. Select Next. Under Verification, the system asks, "Are you a third-party tax professional?" Select Yes and Next. Under Contact Information, enter your own full name, primary phone number, and your email address. Under Login Information, create and enter a username and a password. Make sure your password meets the requirements. The system prompts you to select and answer a secret question. Select Next. Your registration summary appears. Review the information displayed and select Submit. A confirmation page appears. Select OK. The system returns to the home page. You are now ready for the next step. Request a client's verification letter. In the top right of the page, enter the username and password you created in the fields provided, and select Login. You are prompted to set up two-step authentication. You can use an authentication app on your smartphone or receive security codes by email. Download the Google Authenticator app on your smartphone if you prefer to use your phone. Follow the on-screen prompts to set up two-step authentication. Near the top right of the screen, under your name, find and select Accountant Center. Under the panel Third-Party Access, select Request Taxpayer Access. Enter your client or business's Federal Employer ID or a Social Security number, and their full legal name. The number and the name must match what we have on record exactly. To check the exact spelling of the name on file, please call 215-686-6600. Check the client's tax types you need to access and select Next. Choose an access level for each tax type and select Next. An account summary page appears. Review the information displayed and select Submit. Once you select Submit, the Department of Revenue sends a physical letter to your client's address on file. It looks like this. While the wait can be bothersome, this one-time process allows us to keep taxpayer information safe. Once the letter arrives, your client can share the letter ID on the access letter with you. Find the letter ID here. From the Philadelphia Tax Center's homepage, use your username and password and two-step authentication to log in. Select Accountant Center and find the panel Third-Party Access. Select Verify Taxpayer Access, then enter the letter ID your client shared. Select Submit. If you entered the correct letter ID, a confirmation appears. Select OK. You now have access to your client or business's tax accounts. If you need to request access to more clients with existing Philadelphia tax accounts, just return to the Accountant Center. Under the panel Third-Party Access, select Request Taxpayer Access and repeat the process. You can also register clients who are new taxpayers in Philadelphia with no existing accounts. You will still need to request an access letter and get the letter ID from the new client. Making sure you are logged off, go to the Philadelphia Tax Center's homepage. Under the New Taxpayers panel, in the center of the homepage, select Register a New Taxpayer. Under Registration Type, the system asks, are you a third-party tax professional registering on behalf of your client? Select Yes and Next. Under Entity Selection, select an entity classification and select Next. Follow the on-screen prompts to provide additional information or supporting documentation. Under ID and Name, enter your client's Social Security number or Federal Employer ID and name. Choose when the business began and answer the question, are you using a trade name? Under Tax Types, check the tax types your client needs to file and pay. Select Next. Choose a tax account start date and select Next. If needed, enter the NAICS code for your client's business or search for the code. Select Next. Under Mailing Address, enter your client's street, city, state, and zip code. Answer the question, does the entity own this property? Validate the address and select Next. Under Add Business Location Address and Add Rental Properties, answer the questions and select Next. Under Create a Username, answer the question, do you need to create a new username to manage your accounts or your client's accounts online? This video assumes you have your own username and password as a third-party tax professional. Select No and Next. Under Contact Information, enter your client's name, phone type and number, and email. Under Taxpayer Registration Summary, review the information, check the box under Confirm Registration, and select Submit. Once you select Submit, the Department of Revenue sends a physical letter to the address you entered for your client. Remember, receiving the physical letter can take 5 to 10 business days. Once the letter arrives, use the same steps shown earlier in this video to complete the registration process with your client's letter ID. You now know how to log into the Philadelphia Tax Center for the first time as a third party, request access to existing taxpayer accounts, and add new ones. For more videos about the Philadelphia Tax Center, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can also find more information and videos at phila.gov/guides/Philadelphia-tax-center, including information about how to sign up for our dedicated Tax Center newsletter. Thank you for watching.